Hello, everybody. I want to talk about um, the game called Limbo that was years and years ago. We used to play it when we were kids. So you'd have two stakes like this, and then there was a pole that went across, and it started out high and then kept getting lower. But what basically you had to do is do a backbend underneath it and walk under it and shimmy and shake just to avoid touching that pole and knocking it over. And I have never been a limber person, but I had an aunt who was, so she always won. It's because she was really short and I'm really tall. Anyways, I want to talk about how some of us have bent over backwards for our adult sons and daughters. I read story after story where we talk about the money that we've invested, how we've raised our grandkids. Some of us, I have not because I don't know my grandkids, and how we have given up our homes, vehicles, money, etc., and how devastating it all is after we invest in our children and they basically take off. So there's no return on the investment. And we continue to bend over backwards. The limbo pole gets lower and lower, and we think we can never do this. And as we get older, our bodies are less flexible. And if I couldn't do it before, I certainly can't do it now. What I would do is get on my hands and knees and crawl under. It's the only way I could do it. So, anyways, we are not meant to bend over backwards for anyone for a certain length of time. It's not that we're not supposed to help other people, but when it's causing us losses when it comes to finances, physical, mental, emotional, and we are losing out on ourselves, that's when it's time to say, you know what, I can't bend over backwards for you anymore. I am not physically, mentally, emotionally, etc., capable of doing this for you. I just can't. So I'm going to have to bow out because there's other people in this world that may be able to help you, but it's not going to be me. And I might be sacrificing a relationship with my grandchildren. I might be sacrificing the time I get to spend with you, or maybe a happy Mother's Day text. But since this relationship is not a two-way street, I can't do it. I got to the fork in the road. Instead of going left, I'm going to go right and go right by me. All I have to say is I couldn't limbo before. I can't do it now. And believe it or not, there's plenty of people in this world with whom you can have a two-way relationship with. And those are the people that probably have been in your same boat, that understand your pain, your loss, your sadness, your agony, and say, you know what? Not only can we have a two-way relationship, but let's walk down the yellow brick road and go see the wizard and ask for a few things. Let's ask for our dignity, pride. Let's ask for all of that back. Let's ask for ourselves back. Let's get ourselves back in the midst of all of this. So the wizard is waiting. All you gotta do is you gotta fight that wicked witch so you can get those ruby slippers. You can knock your heels together 3 times and say, you know what, there's no place like home, there's no place like me. So I wanted to share this with you. No need to bend over backwards anymore. Give yourself a break and go see the wizard. I'll be back.